Our band tonight is Alex McKinney on the dobro, Sarah Howell Miller on keyboards, percussion, etc., and Pat Lawrence, our announcer, on the upright bass. We're going to do a Leonard Cohen song for you now, jump ahead a few decades. This is a song that we recorded on our Dark of the Night record a couple years ago. It's called Bird on a Wire. Like a bird on a wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir, I have tried in my way to be free. Like a worm on a hook, like a monk leaning over a book. It was the shape of our love twisted me. If I've been unkind, I hope you will just let it go by. If I've been untrue, I hope you know it was never to you. Like a baby stillborn, like a beast with his horn, I have torn everyone who reached out for me. But I swear by this song and by all that I have done wrong, I will make it all up to thee. So much, and a pretty woman leaning in her darkened door, she cried out to me, hey, why not ask for more? Oh, like a bird on a wire, like a drum in a midnight choir, I have tried in my way to be free. Thank you. I am very excited to welcome my friend Matty Sheets to the stage. Welcome, Matty Sheets.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And you're not alone. Who did you bring with you today?
This is Laura Jane Vincent on the guitar and the vocals. And Mr. Yes. And Mr. Ben Singer will be on drums. He's not here, right? No. He's not here yet, but he'll be here.
Okay. So why don't you guys start out with a solo tune?
Sure.
All right.
This is something new. Life is messy and I love it. Stick around, clap your hands and get some more of it. I'll fall again and you will too, but we'll try to walk with something true. Let's hit the road, let's get back on the road. We'll get there then. Where are we heading next? I think it's gonna be the best. Yeah, let's get back. It's nice to see you again, our instant friends. We'll be there until the end. The doctor said, you're doing good. She said we should do another tour with our family, and that's just us. Let's hit the road, let's get back on the road. We'll get there then. Where are we heading next? I think it's gonna be the best.
Thank you very much. I have never heard that song. That was really beautiful. I loved that.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. That's
did.
a new one.
Oh. So, Matty lives in Greensboro, North Carolina, and you can't live in Greensboro without knowing Matty because he's so involved with the arts scene there. Where are you from originally?
I grew up in Connecticut, and then we lived outside of Albany, New York before coming down here. I was still in high school.
So you moved here in high school.
Yeah.
And so for those of you who haven't come across Matty yet, he's been in just multiple bands. The Blockheads have been around forever. And he has hosted multiple open mics and has helped a lot of other people get started in music too. So
that's so nice. I'm grateful. It's the best thing I've ever done.
Well, it's interesting for me to get to interview you because you've interviewed me twice at least on your radio show that you used to have at UNCG, WUAG, is
yes.
that right? So I know that you're a great interview, so it makes me a little bit nervous interviewing you.
Don't. I'm nervous being on stage with you and LV and Ben Singer and everyone, Alex, Sarah, Pat. Yeah, I'm honored.
You've got a good band behind you here. I love the ensemble that you brought, and it's fun to mush our bands together. And
yeah, I love your ensemble as well.
Thank you.
We can just continue complimenting each other for a long time. I bet we can do that.
I bet we can too. We could probably take up a good hour.
I gotta tell you, you look fabulous in this theater. This is a beautiful theater.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm honored to be here.
Thank you. We are too. The Reeves, as you may know, just opened up a little over 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, and we've just been so honored to have it as our home and to get to be here every month. And now they've opened their doors to us to do this virtual series as well. So thank you to the Reeves. We couldn't do it without you. Certainly we couldn't do it in this kind of style. So that's for sure. So will you tell us about this next song? It's called Mystery Road.
Yes.
Where did this come from?
Okay. I wrote this while I was waiting for my good friend Emily Stewart to pick me up for a show. We're in a band together called Magpie Thief. And she's not the most prompt person I've ever met. So it
Sorry,
was like
Emily.
I just started writing about that because I was just sitting there. I was borrowing a friend's small guitar, one of those like that are really small, that are fun to play in the car, you know?
Right.
And so I'm just fooling around with that. And then, you know, when we get to the gig, finally, Emily's awesome. I'm not talking crap about Emily. But we finally get there, and then our friend who we're doing the show with, hey, we got to go get burritos before they close, you know, so they go get burritos. So I'm sitting there at this place. It's like, I didn't even know that people would, the South is strange, okay? It was strange. I felt weird. And then, so I'm just like, I'll just finish this song. I'll just write this song. So, yeah, this is a song about a pickup truck. Mystery road, take me home. I don't want to stay. I want to get lost, but I don't know the way. Gonna go and see my sister as fast as I can. I'm gonna finally settle the sore once and for all. That old man, waiting for her in the rain. Every time it's just the same. Can't you feel it? Wrap me up and smoke me down. I'm your green candy clown now. Don't you want me around? Back, gotta get off these tracks. I wanna get lost, but I can't find my maps. Gonna go and see my sister where the money grows on trees. I'm gonna finally settle the score once and for all with for her in the rain. Every time it's just the same. Can't you feel it? Take me up, smoke me down. I'm your green candy clown now. Don't you want me around? road. I just remembered I don't have a home
or a sister.
I'm always lost, so just let me stay on the road. Maybe I have a long lost sister. Take me there if you can. I'm gonna finally settle the score once and for all with all this land. Waiting for her in the rain. Every time it's just the same. Can't you feel it? Wrap me up and smoke me down. I'm your green candy clown. Now, don't you want me around? Now, don't you want me around? Now, don't you want me around? Nope. Thank you.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported by G&B Energy. Family owned and operated since 1930, and also proud supporters of live music in the Yadkin Valley. Summer is in full swing, and we're all spending a little more time outdoors. G&B Energy has 9 locations with a wide selection of gas lighting, awnings, and outdoor kitchen quality grills, smokers, and appliances. Everything for the outdoor entertaining oasis. More at gbenergy.com. Now, let's get back to the show with Matty Sheets and Martha.
Okay, I'm going to do a song that I'm going to dedicate to Anna and Steve Haverluck. If you have been to a live show, one of our live shows here at the Reeves, you probably noticed Anna, our merch girl extraordinaire is what we call her, and she got married a couple of weeks ago, and this is a song that is special to she and Steve. We actually did it at her reception for the father-daughter dance, and it's a Joni Mitchell song called The Circle Game. Yesterday, a child came out to wonder, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like when you're older must appease him, and promises of someday make his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town, and they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to slow the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by, and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams, and plenty before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game. Thank you. Well, Matty, will you share another song with us, please?
I would love to.
I love how your songs are such stories.
Thank you.
Some people write more poetry. I don't know. I always feel like I'm drawn into your songs, like they're more cinematic and.
Oh wow! Thank you. That's
yeah.
a great compliment. That's pretty much the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me, Martha.
Oh, surely not. What is the song that you're gonna do next?
This is Dirt Chain Gang, right? Yes. This song's called Dirt Chain Gang. It has nothing to do with the song, but I was practicing. I brought this song to my band, the Blockheads, and they were like, what's it called? And I said, I don't know. And Jared, who played drums, said, call it Dirt Chain Gang. So I have called it Dirt Chain Gang for a long time now. It's hard not to drink with a sad song in my head every damn day, every evening. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, the strings on my guitar go from clean to rust in 2 damn days. I guess my fingers have been crying for you too. But I know what you'd say in that wicked way. You make me laugh so. But I know what you'd say as you side me another mezcal with that look on your face. life is beautiful. Tonight I think it's a cruel, and I just wanna kick the right out of it. I just wanna scream real loud, and the decal on my forehead reads I'm out. Slide myself another half pint and picture your face in my head. But I know what you say in that wicked way. You make me laugh so, but I know what you say as you slide me another mezcal with that look on your face. Because gold is gold is gold is gold is gold. Because gold is gold is gold is gold is gold. Because gold is gold is gold is gold is gold. Because gold is gold is gold is gold is gold. And I love your brave heart. 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 It's hard not to drink with a sad song in my head every damn day, every evening, and at 5 o'clock in the morning. Strings on my guitar go from clean to rust in 2 damn days. I guess my fingers have been crying for you too. Thank you.
So I'd love to talk to your band members as well. This is Laura Jane's first time on the show, and she's a fantastic singer and songwriter.
Yes. Fantastic.
In her own accord.
Thank you
and
so much.
And it's my goal to have you on the show next year. So,
So
please
kind of
come
a secret
back.
goal too, Martha.
All right, we can make that happen.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here with my good buddy Matty. I'm glad to be in a band with him. It's very, very great.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I always said I would never join anyone else's band other than my own, just because control freak stuff. But
I get it.
Matty is so wonderful, and his band and his music is so great. I couldn't say no.
Nice. Well, Ben Singer has performed on this show before, and welcome back. Actually, Ben is here every week. He is one of our camera people and does our photography as well. So you may not. Ben has been playing music on the stage, and he has played music with me for many years. So we're always happy to have Ben along, no matter what he's doing. He's always good at it.
Good to see you up here.
Yes. That's right. He'll jump back to the camera for the second half of the show. So this next song that we're all going to do, one of Matty's songs, I believe it's the title cut to your most recent record. Is that right?
The title, yes, it is. It's called High and Low. We put out a record in April, and Ben actually recorded it. And it was fun. It was just us three. Our friend Renee Aroskita was in town briefly, so we threw her on it to sing some stuff with us, but it was just us, and it was fun. Like the day where I played the role of the bass player and Ben played the role of the kick drum, that was a really fun day.
Well, shall we jump right into it?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You're going to be fine.
Thanks. Doing great.
tell me no, and keep my baggage below my eyes. Son of a hot tamale, I'll write your name as the grand finale with my paintbrush in the sky. High five and a low 47.2. We can't get a good measurement down there. I'm no meteorologist. I can't help. How about you? I can't help. Let me go. I keep my luggage in tow in my eyes. Son of a bee, we all go through it, but we're not finished yet. This is crazy, but we're alive. High five and a low 108. We can't get a good measurement to you. Low, 2, and high all the time. It's the only way to look at these crimes. It's the only way to look. High five and a low 47.2. We can't get a good measurement down there. I'm no meteorologist. I can't help. How about you? I can't help. High five and a low 108. We can't get a good measurement to you. Low, 2, and high all the time. It's the only way to look at these crimes. It's the only way to look at these crimes. It's the only way to look.
So that's
Martha.
high and low. That's okay. I was just going to announce your song and that it's the whole record is on Bandcamp, and
It is, or anywhere else.
or
It's
anywhere
all
else.
over the place, yeah.
I noticed on Bandcamp you can download it and pay as you will, and some people are
Pay what you want. Yes.
pay what you want.
Thanks for reminding me that I set it up like that.
Yeah. How's
That's
that
only
worked out for you?
for a short time. Just kidding. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Everything's weird. You know, life's weird, and I appreciate it if people listen to it. You know, if you're gonna pay for it, like, just, you know, yeah, okay, you can have it for $5 if that's all you got to spend. Yeah.
Well, it's a great record.
Thank you.
Really
I think
enjoyed
so
it.
too.
It's you've got a good crew with you, and it just, the songs are fantastic. So one thing I've been asking everybody on the shows is what you've been doing with your COVID time. From the timing of your record coming out, it sounds like that had been well in the works before we were quarantined, and so you were able to do that recording. What have you been doing since, with all this crazy time?
Trying to, well, I've been talking to a mental health counselor for the first time ever, and that's been helping me cope with anxiety this is a new thing for me that I didn't realize. I can look back on my life now and be like, oh yeah, okay. But I didn't know for a while, so I'm trying to learn.
This has brought anxiety and other issues out in a lot of people. I mean, we've all kind of lost our control of everything we thought we controlled. And
yeah, it's tough. It's tough for everybody. I mean, I understand. I have multiple sclerosis, so it's more of a mental thing than I gave it credit for at first. Mm-hmm. So my counselor, who also has MS, which is pretty cool, I only know her because she spoke at our support group. Yeah, now I feel like I'm babbling, but talking to her is helping out a lot. I'm trying to keep it together. That's what I've been doing during COVID. Well, I moved also.
You moved? Wow.
That's weird. That was weird.
I bet.
Some friends did most of it for me. I just rode along, really. But.
Well, I noticed you've also been doing a lot of visual art, and I'm a big fan of your visual art. I love your cityscapes.
Thank you.
They're really beautiful.
Thank you very much. Happy Inktober. It's Inktober.
I did not
Everyone,
know that.
Happy Inktober.
So, how long ago was your diagnosis with MS?
In November, it'll be 4 years.
Okay, and so I'm guessing that that the COVID time has kind of brought out the anxiety that's related to that.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it's happening to everybody, and.
How has that whole experience affected your art, for the better or worse? I mean,
the experience of the diagnosis?
Yeah.
It's been strange. My mom has MS, and she's had it for over 20 years, so I was a little, relieved, to know that it wasn't like, oh, you have a brain tumor, or you're dying, or something like that. I didn't really give it credit for what it was at first, but I was having a nervous breakdown for a while, and it was tough. Like, that kind of thing is kind of like a traumatic thing, it impacted me more than I gave it credit for at first. I was just like, oh, I'm not dying, great, let's just pretend everything's fine and do the same thing. Maybe I'll use a cane.
Right. You have stayed very busy in the last 4 years. I know you're out doing things.
I'm trying to. It's easier now. I'm also playing live streams from home twice a week, and that's been fun. And working with Laura Jane Vincent and Ben Singer, I get a lot of help moving gear, but when you play in your living room, you don't have to move anything.
Isn't that nice?
It's not bad. So I'm lucky. I feel like I've been preparing for this quarantine because I have stayed home a lot, anyway, and cook my own food and stuff like that.
Well, as we're wrapping up this interview, is there anything you'd like to say to the audience, both present and streaming?
Yes, I would like to say, please vote, and Black Lives Matter.
Amen. All right, will you do another song for us?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. And thank you guys for being out there in the darkness and clapping. Even if you're not clapping, if you're home in the darkness. I know it's just because my brain is on fire. I know you wouldn't care, and I know you wouldn't mind, but you're on my mind. I know you're blind to it. I've been riding around on 4 flat tires since my death. I've been riding around on 4 flat tires since my death. Ooh. Maybe I'm not that strong. Maybe I'm not that good at moving on. I dreamed this before. I had nightmares years ago. Late last night, we all make mistakes, and I made some big ones. Bigfoot size. Ooh, Bigfoot size. Bigfoot size. Ooh. I'm trying to stay steady. Years ago when I was busy, walking and talking and feeling free. There was a time when I still liked me. I woke up from a nightmare at 3:15. I wasn't asleep that long. I've been riding around on 4 flat tires since my death. I've been riding around on 4 flat tires since my death. Maybe I'm not that strong. Maybe I'm not that good at moving on. I dreamed this before. I had nightmares years ago. And late last night, we all make mistakes, and I made some big ones. Bigfoot size. Ooh, Bigfoot size. Bigfoot size. Ooh, Bigfoot size. Thank you.
Thank you, Matty Sheets, and Laura Jane Vincent, and Ben Singer. I really appreciate you coming out here tonight and sharing your music with us and the whole audience.
I'm having a great time. Thank you for having us.
Fantastic.
You guys are great.
Thanks.
It's nice to, me and Alex know each other a little bit, and me and Sarah a little bit. It's just cool to be amongst friends here in this beautiful theater right, LV?
Absolutely, this is wonderful.
Well, now we're all tight. We're like this now, so.
Best
We
friends.
did air high fives before. Yeah, and what about Sarah with the vibra slap, right?
I know, that was awesome.
Accordion, too.
She just bought that this morning for this show.
Just for this.
That explains some things.
Well, again, thank you for being here. Let's do one more song.
Excellent. And you're going to join us.
I am going to join you. It's called Bus Stop.
I'm just going to take a minute while Matty's changing to say this is maybe my favorite Matty Sheets song that he's ever written. It's one of my absolute favorites.
Thank
It's
you.
on our new record. It's wonderful. Just like my friend stuff.
Well, thank you. Actually, well, can I talk a little bit more?
Absolutely.
How are we on time?
We're good. We're great.
I was, we recorded this over at Ben's place, and we hang out, you know, so I'm comfortable there. I'm used to being there. And we were listening to mixes or something, or maybe just goofing off. I don't remember exactly, but I was inspired. I know exactly what I was inspired by, and I wrote this song while I was sitting on his couch. And well, I don't want to blow it all. Should I blow it all?
Go ahead.
Okay, so there's the chorus. You know that the chorus is coming up because the line is "There's something here," and then I never have changed it. So I wanted to tell that story to let the band, to remind the band also.
But it was a placeholder line.
It was a placeholder line that never got edited. Yes. So now everybody knows my junk, my garbage.
It worked. It worked. So. No shame.
Well, thank you again for having me. I'm honored. She's singing songs and it sounds so sweet. She's singing songs and it sounds so sweet. Got lost in Alabama, trying to find out who I am. Don't go to those shows anymore. Got lost and then got a band. She calls folks on time every time, keeps it in her mind. She calls folks on time every time, keeps it in her mind. Calls folks when it matters the most. In this life, she's a great host. How'd she get lost in her own town? When did her hair turn brown? There's something here. There's always something on her street. Hanging her shoes on phone lines, and tapping her bare feet. She's singing words that I'm glad she wrote. She's singing words that I'm glad she wrote. I'm sitting at the bus stop. On the wall she wrote a note. It says, have you seen my gun? I'm gladly traded for a joke. There's something here. There's always something on her street. Hanging her shoes on the phone lines, and tapping her bare feet. Let's do it again. There's something here. There's always something on her street. Hanging her shoes on the phone lines, and tapping her bare feet. Thank you.
Thank you, Matty Sheets and Laura Jane Vincent. Ben Singer. It is intermission time here at the Reeves Theater. Please give us 10 minutes and we will be right back with Chance McCoy and the second half of our show. Thanks again, you guys.
Thank you
so much.
Welcome back, everyone. This is the Martha Bassett Show, and we're here at the beautiful Reeves Theater, downtown Elkin, North Carolina. And we're going to start the second half of this show with our guest, Chance McCoy. Go ahead.
If I had needle and thread, fine as I could sew, I'd sew that pretty girl to my side. Down the road I'd go. Yeah, down the road I go, my friends. Down the road I go. I'd sew that pretty girl to my side. Down the road I go. I'd go, go, I'd go. As if I had a big fine horse, corn to feed him on, a pretty little girl to stay at home, feed him while I'm gone. Yeah, feed him while I'm gone, my friends, feed him while I'm gone. A pretty little child to stay at home, feed him while I'm gone. I'm gone. If I was a June apple hanging on that tree, oh, every pretty girl that passed my way should take a little bite of me. Oh, should take a little bite of me, my friends, take a little bite of me. Oh, every pretty girl that passed my way should take a little bite of me. Of me, of me. If I had needle and thread, fine as I could sew, I'd sew that pretty girl to my side. Down the road I'd go. Yeah, down the road I go, my friends. Down the road I'd go. I'd sew that pretty girl to my side. Down the road I'd go. Thank you so much. All right, well, it's so wonderful to be here on the Martha Bassett Show and at the Reeves Theater here at the Surrey County line. Brings back great memories driving down off the Blue Ridge Plateau down to the Piedmont into North Carolina. Spent many years up there on the ridge in Floyd, Virginia. Come down to the Mount Airy Fiddlers Convention and hang out in Surrey and go to Round Peak and Pilot Mountain and all that stuff. So it's just fantastic to be here back in North Carolina. And thank you so much for having me on the show and this incredible theater for hosting this event. It's just awesome. All right, well, I'm going to play another song here. And this one's called Whippoorwill. And last year, a buddy of mine called me up in the middle of the night and he said, hey, I want you to write a song for a movie, which was always a dream for me. And I was just like, yeah, this is a dream come true. I'm going to get to write a song for a movie. I said, when do you need it by? He says, well, that's the catch. I need it by tonight. So I wrote a song that night. I sent it off to Hollywood, and they put it in the movie. And this song was featured in the film The Peanut Butter Falcon, starring Shia LaBeouf. So that was my little step into Hollywood. I'm going to play it for you now. Oh, won't you tell me he no story? Don't you tell me he no lie? Well, have you seen my little whippoorwill? Yeah, she lives up in the sky. I'm gonna lay down up in them tall trees on a mountain so high, so I can see my little whippoorwill. Yeah, she goes rolling by. My little whippoorwill, she sings for me. My little whippoorwill in Tennessee. Oh, little whippoorwill, sing me your song. It's a short while to be with you and a long time to be gone. Yeah. where the water is rushing high. I'm gonna build me a log cabin for my whippoorwill up in the sky. And deep down in the mountain, where it's lonesome and blue, I'll cry out to my whippoorwill, yeah, I love no one but you. My little whippoorwill, she sings for me. My little whippoorwill of Tennessee. Oh, little whippoorwill, sing me a song. It's a short while to be with you, and a long time to be gone. Yeah. My little whippoorwill, she sings for me. My little whippoorwill of Tennessee. Oh, little whippoorwill, sing me a song. It's a short while to be with you, and a long time to be gone. Well, it's a short while to be with you, and a long time to be gone. Well, it's a short while to be with you, and a long time to be gone. Oh, it's a short while to be with you, and a long time to be
We are proud to have Wake Forest Baptist Health as the exclusive healthcare sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. Through every stage and at every age, Wake Forest Baptist Health is here for you and your family, supporting life, health, and well-being. With more than 300 primary care and specialty locations throughout the region, and a world-class team providing comprehensive care in cancer, orthopedics, cardiovascular health, and more. They're here to serve you. More at wakehealth.edu. Wake Forest Baptist Health. Care for life. Now let's get back to the show with Martha Bassett and Chance McCoy.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Chance.
You're welcome. Thank you, Martha.
That was great. It's wonderful to have a fellow West Virginian on the show.
Yes, West by God in the house.
That's right. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in a little town called Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, famous for John Brown's Raid,
Yes.
the precursor to the Civil War. It was a very quirky, weird town to grow up in. There's only about 300 people that live there, and it's a national historical park as well. So, and the center of the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail ran through my backyard, and the headquarters were in Harpers Ferry. So we had a lot of fun, torturing the park rangers growing up. So
That's great. I
Yeah.
did not know that. I'm very familiar with Harpers Ferry because we all had to take West Virginia history. Did you?
Oh, of course, yeah. Is that 8th grade, I think?
Yeah, eighth
Yes.
grade.
Yes.
It's a very big deal in West Virginia.
It is. I remember our history teacher. She used to have a bottle of Scope in her desk there that was full of mint schnapps. And
Not
she would-
moonshine.
yeah, she would freshen her breath quite frequently during the 8th grade history class. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's good times, West Virginia.
Yeah.
It's real here. Well, here. North
Right.
Carolina, it's real too.
It's true, in a whole different way.
In a whole different way. Yeah.
Well, thank you for making your way down the mountain and being with us tonight.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Well, our audience might know of a band that you spent a few years touring with. They're called Old Crow Medicine Show. Have you heard of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did you end up in that band? Tell us the story of that.
Well, that whole thing actually happened not far away from here. just over the Virginia line, the little town of Floyd. I was living there in kind of a tumble-down log cabin that you couldn't keep warm because the wood stove was busted and the hot water heater didn't work and the logs were falling off of it. And I was having just kind of I was at one of those low points in my life. You know how it goes, up and down, up and down.
Right.
I was at a down spot. I wasn't depressed or anything. I just was in a point of, nothing happening in my life, living on food stamps. I got this call out of the blue from Ketch Secor of Old Crow Medicine Show, and he said, we've lost a band member, and we're looking for somebody who knows traditional, old-time Appalachian folk music. Would you be interested in coming down to Tennessee to audition for our band? So I rented a car, and I drove down to Tennessee, and it was a surreal feeling driving down the interstate I-40 and into the city, and there's a big billboard with the Nashville Music City propaganda of this guy in a big cowboy hat and the perfect Levi jeans and the cowboy boots getting off a Greyhound bus with the guitar case in his hand. It says, "Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, son. You've made it."
And you did.
It was a surreal moment, yeah. Well, I did my audition.
Did you and Ketch already know each other?
No, I didn't.
How did he know about you?
We had all gone to a folk school at different times during our teenagehood called Augusta Heritage Center in Elkins, West Virginia.
Right.
And so they were looking for people that knew folk music and obviously, or old-time music, which is a weird little niche. And so they looked at who was teaching at Augusta Heritage that year. I had been a student, and eventually I became a teacher there, and that year I was going to teach in 2012, the summer of 2012. And they saw I was on the roster, and they're like, "We called you up because you're the only instructor under the age of 50. Not to be age discriminatory, but they wanted somebody who was on the younger side, and we're all the same age, so that worked out really good. But yeah, that's how it happened. It totally came out of the blue. I went down to Nashville, Tennessee, I auditioned against 5 other people, and packed my bags and went back to Virginia to my busted log cabin in Floyd. And about a week later, I got a call from Ketch, and he said, "Do you want a job?" So I said, "Sure."
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. I'm having a good time picking banjo up on the porch here, being a hillbilly, but maybe it's time to step into the limelight for a minute. So yeah, for the last 6 years, I toured with them, and it was great fun. Got to see the world and play amazing venues, and
And you got a Grammy.
Won a Grammy. That's right. 0 to hero. From living in a tumble-down shack up in Floyd on food stamps to standing on the stage of the Grammys in Los Angeles 2 years later. It was quite the trajectory. But I'm happy to say I'm back right where I started in the beginning. So very humble, and went to the top and then went right back to the bottom.
Well, you're doing your own music now, and
yeah.
I know you've been very busy doing that, and we're loving your songs.
Thank you.
Can we do one of them with you?
Yes, I'd love that. Yeah, let's kick it.
So this song, I read online that it was inspired by your time out west as a raft instructor.
Yeah. In Harper's Ferry, there is the Shenandoah River and Potomac that flow through the town. And when I was 16, my first part-time job was running whitewater rafts down the river. And then I went out to Wyoming and went to the National Outdoor Leadership School, became certified as a wilderness guide, and spent my formative years on western rivers. And this song was written about that experience.
Have you rafted the New?
Yes. In fact, I've been kayaking the New all summer. It's been incredible, and I've been sharing that experience with my son, teaching him the whitewater kayaking and getting to be out on the river. So I'm enjoying my first summer home in many years and getting back to the river. So yeah, I'm just kind of like almost want to become a river guide again, but
it's a backup plan.
It is, yeah. But I maybe combine maybe whitewater rafting trips with a camp out and maybe a little acoustic concert or something would be cool.
I've been to those actually, so
cool.
You'd be perfect.
Oh, right on. Good to know. Yeah, that's what I want to do next. I think it'd be really fun. Try to combine all these interests and loves. Yeah.
Well, what's the name of this song?
This one is called "No One Loves You the Way That I Do," and Pat's gonna kick it off. 'cause no one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. We were young, wild, born to be free. The only kind of currency we ever had was dreams. So we got us a truck, we sleep in the bed. We headed out west, we were Oregon bound. There I found me a job, floating boats down the river. You were slinging drinks to the locals in a dime. We were lucky ones, sharing love, counting shooting stars. But the only wish I ever made was to hear you call my name and say, no one loves you. Yeah, no one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do. No one loves you the way that I do.
Will you play another solo tune for us?
Yes, I would love to.
All right.
Till I get my robo-tuner to get me into Dadgad. I bought one of these little devices that tunes your guitar for you. And does it work? Yes, but it's not any quicker than just tuning it yourself. It's just lazier. Well, I figured I'd do a Appalachian ballad from West Virginia called Little Pink. We have two kinds of ballads in West Virginia. Ballads about being rejected from courting somebody, and ballads about being rejected from courting somebody and then having to murder that person, so, which I don't support, so I'm going to sing the former. Oh, come on, little pig, tell me, what do you think? You're a long time making up your mind. Oh, I truly understand that you love another man, and your heart no longer will be mine. You never will marry no logging man, nor a man that runs a four-horse team. Yes, you're gonna marry some handsome little man who rolls his wheels on steam. 'cause 15 cents is all the money that I've got, and $1 is all that I crave. Yeah, 15 cents in some old morphine, gonna carry me to my lonesome grave. So come on, little pink, tell me, what do you think? You're a long time making up your mind. I truly understand that you love another man, and your heart no longer will be mine. Whether his eyes be blue or brown, unless he's on some scaffold to be hung, saying, honey, won't you take me down? So come on, little pink, tell me, what do you think? You're a long time making up your mind. I truly understand that you love another man, and your heart no longer is mine. And your heart no longer is mine. And your heart no longer is mine.
Thank you. I'm going to play a song now.
Awesome.
We'll give you a short rest just for one song. This is one from the great Jesse Winchester. It's called That's What Makes You Strong. If you love somebody, then that means you need somebody. And if you need somebody, that's what makes you weak. But if you know you're weak, and you know you need someone, oh, it's a funny thing, but that's what makes you strong. That's what makes you strong. That's what gives you power. That's what lets the meek come and sit beside the king. That's what lets us smile in our final hour. That's what moves our souls, and that's what makes us sing. And to trust somebody is to be disappointed. It's never what you wanted, and it happens every time. But if you're the trusting kind, this don't even cross your mind. And oh, it's a funny thing, but that's what makes you strong. That's what makes you strong. That's what gives you power. That's what lets the meek come and sit beside the king. That's what lets us smile in our final hour. That's what moves our souls, and that's what makes us sing. That's what makes you strong. That's what gives you power. That's what lets the meek come and sit beside the king. That's what lets us smile in our final hour. That's what moves our souls, and that's what makes us sing. Thank you. Oh, there's another song. I said just one, but one more. So I've been sharing a bossa nova with you on each show, and this is a good one. This is called O Morro Não Tem Vez, and it means the mountains or the slums or favelas have no say. And if you give voice to the slum, the whole city will sing. The slum wants to make its way, to show itself, to make way for the slums, and the tambourine will speak. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 100 and 1,000 beating their drums, the slum has no say. But if they give voice to the slum, the whole city will sing. And this is a song from Antonio Carlos Jobim and Vinicius G. Moraes from the 1960s, when Brazil was under a military dictatorship and the gulf between the rich and the poor was just at its largest. This is O Morro Não Tem Vez. O morro não tem vez, e o que ele fez já foi demais. O morro tem vez, quando der vez ao morro, toda a cidade vai cantar. O morro não tem vez, e o que ele fez já foi demais. Mas olhem bem vocês, quando eu der vez ao morro, toda a cidade vai cantar. Morro pede passagem, morro quer se mostrar. Abram alas pro morro, tamborim vai falar. É 1, é 2, é 3, é 100, é 1000 a batucar. O morro não tem vez, quando der vez ao morro, toda a cidade vai cantar. Morro pede passagem, morro quer se mostrar. Thank you very much.
The Martha Bassett Show comes to you from the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's newly renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater in 1941, it was fully operational until 1973 and then restored and reopened in 2018. While you can't catch our live show at the theater just yet, you can watch live streamed concerts by the Reeves House Band and the Martha Bassett Show. On the first and third Thursdays of each month through November, the Martha Bassett Show will be welcoming a great group of artists, which includes Violet Bell, the Chatham Rabbits, the world-renowned guitarist Charlie Hunter, and Colin Alured. Now, let's get back to the show with Martha.
All right, we've got Chance back on the stage.
Hello.
What would you like to do next?
Well, like they say on the Grand Ole Opry, you should always play the song that got you on the stage in the first place. And we'll go back to the origins of this song. It's a beautiful love song. It's been slightly overplayed over the years. But I'd like to go back to the roots of this song and pay homage to what a beautiful love song it is, and my time spent in Old Crow. I'm headed down south to the land of the pines, thumbing my way down to North Carolina. Staring up the road, I pray to God I see headlights. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. I was running from the cold up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays a guitar, I pick a banjo now. Well, the North Country winters keep getting me. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't for turning back, they're living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, Alex, make it ring again. I was walking to the south, out of Roanoke. I caught a trucker out of field, he had a nice long tote. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on, wait for the sun. Hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, Mama, rock me.
That was such a pleasure. Thank you for that.
I love Darius Rucker. He's like my favorite.
Well, Chance, what have you been doing with your COVID time?
Oh, that's a great question. Lucky in some respects. We were a little bit more prepared than some people for the pandemic. A couple years ago, I left Nashville, Tennessee, left the city and moved back to my farm in West Virginia. Also, I've been homeschooling my son pretty much the entirety of his life. So I know what it's like to be home trying to work and trying to teach your kid and do all these things. And also, I've been self-unemployed many times before, too. So
Are you gardening or anything?
Yeah, we're growing a big organic garden. We've been working on our deer fence and whitewater kayaking, and now we're cutting firewood. Mowed a bunch of grass this year.
So you're homesteading.
I'm homesteading, yeah. I'm right back on the farm, and it's just been wonderful. And luckily, where we live, we're in a bubble. There's 10,000 people that live in the county, and up until about a month ago, we had 15 cases of COVID in the whole entire county. So yeah, it was kind of like this little bubble. But last week we went out for the first time. We burst the bubble and went out and played a show in Indianapolis and one in Lexington, and now here in Elkin, North Carolina. So it's been good to get back on the road and support live music and support these venues and stuff like that. But for the most part, I've just been kind of like life as normal, except, no career, that's fine. I can deal with that part. I've dealt with that plenty of times before, so.
Well, I hear you, but I've heard that you might have some other exciting news to share with us.
Yes,
But
I do
it's
actually.
very career-oriented.
Very career-oriented, yes. So last year, a friend of mine called me up and said they're making a new Showtime series about John Brown, based on a famous book called The Good Lord Bird, written by James McBride, and it's a dark satirical comedy written from the viewpoint of a 10-year-old enslaved boy who kind of gets absconded by John Brown, and John Brown thinks that he's a girl the whole entire time. And then you have this perspective of this young African-American child and kind of being dragged along on John Brown's insane journey from Kansas to Harper's Ferry. When he finally, perishes in the raid on Harper's Ferry. So anyways, this incredible book, a buddy of mine called me up. He said, look, they're turning in this to a Showtime series. Would you be interested in doing the music? So I kind of wrote some songs for it on spec, just like, hey, here's my ideas. You can send this over. And the executive producer and the person starring as John Brown was Ethan Hawke. And so they sent Ethan Hawke some music I'd written. It was really kind of dark, swampy folk from another universe. And Ethan just loved it. And Ethan became a fan of the music. And so they brought me on to score the television show. And then they called me up and they said, well, what would you like to act in it as well? And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. They like, can you ride a horse and shoot a gun? I was like,
duh.
I am from West Virginia, yes. So that was incredible. So we went to Richmond last summer. And for about 3 or 4 months, we filmed The Good Lord Bird there. I think it's a 6 to 8 miniseries. Last night was the virtual premiere, so I sat in my living room instead of going to Hollywood, and sat in my living room and watched the first episode, and it was totally killer. All the music I had composed for the original score, they removed and replaced with some other stuff.
Really?
No. Yeah, that's too long of a story for right now, but that's really, really funny. They basically took all my great ideas and then just made a generic version of it, as Hollywood can do sometimes. But the cool thing is that I now have my first acting gig, and the show comes out for real this Sunday on Showtime, and I'm so excited. I'm part of John Brown's posse. So I got to hang out with Ethan Hawke in Richmond all last summer and shoot the series, and it's my acting debut. And of course, they also cut out all the scenes that I had too. So I'm just like this really glorified, very overly high-paid, like extra in the background. I wear an eye patch and play banjo. And of course, they had to overdub all the banjo too, so it's like, awesome, So anyways, this is a really good pitch for Showtime. I'm just like lighting them on fire right now. Anyways, no, it is an incredible series. It deals with the root of many issues that we're having right now because John Brown was the first white man that ever stood up and put his life on the line, the life of his sons, in defense of the abolishment of slavery. And he paid the final price for it, but he was the first white man to stand up and actually do something and put his life on the line. And he sacrificed that all, and then, we are where we are today. So it's a very poignant story, and one that I was really proud to be a part of.
And it's from your hometown.
And it's from my hometown, yeah.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's totally crazy. So I'm hoping it's a big hit, and then somebody sees me in the background with my eye patch on, and then I get a big Hollywood agent, and next thing I know, I'm just like, this big-time actor or something.
You could have a sitcom.
That's right.
So is your son impressed with all of this, or is he just like, oh, Dad?
Oh, he thought it was pretty cool. He's the one that said, oh, you're just an extra when we watched the premiere last night. Because, of course, they cut out all my lines, as they do. Because, you got to get the edits, and
right.
Sometimes they just have to chop, chop, chop. So I was left by on the cutting floor. But he was really excited because last summer when we were filming it, he got to come to Richmond. We shot some of the real antique firearms from the 1840s. Wow. And he also composed some music with me during that time, too. That was ended up being placeholder for the score. So
how old is he?
He is 13. And yeah,
That's very exciting for a 13-year-old.
Yeah, I think it was.
Have a credit.
I think it was. And then he discovered Minecraft, and now he doesn't care anymore. But no, he's like any young person, he goes from one thing to another. So yeah, he had a wonderful time, and he thought it was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, please share another song with us. We'd love to hear more.
Okay, well, I haven't picked up the fiddle yet, so let me see if I can do something. Of course, we're right on the border of Surrey County here, very famous for old-time music.
Yes.
There we go. So I thought I'd play some old-time fiddle. See if this thing's in tune. Sounds good. I'm going to do a little medley of tunes from West Virginia, starting with a beautiful air called Queen of the Earth and Child of the Skies.
Before we finish the show, we want to thank a few people. Thank you all for watching. This is the 4th show in the Martha Bassett streaming series. Please tune back in. We'll be back in a couple weeks, back again on Thursday. We obviously want to thank the Reeves Theater, this wonderful place that we call home, the town of Elkin. We have a great staff here tonight. We have Ben Singer, Doug Williams, we have Jeff Irving, we have Eric DeLager, a whole great group of folks. Southern on Main gave us our food. We have Nick Bassett is here. We have brought in a professional audience that consists of the Wellses and the Carson Groners. And so we do nothing but the finest here at the Reeves Theater. So thank you all for watching. And thank you to Matty Sheets, and Laura Jane Vincent, and Ben for coming up and playing too. So let me hand it on to Martha and close us off tonight.
And thank you, Chance, for driving to North Carolina and spending the evening with us. It's been a real pleasure.
Absolutely, thank you. And thanks for playing with me. It's been just incredible getting to be up here and play with some other musicians for the first time in about a year. So it's amazing, and I'm very excited to be here at the Reeves Theater. I was actually scheduled to play a show here with my buddy J.P. Harris this May, and it got canceled, of course. And I'm just excited to be here. This is an incredible theater, just so beautiful. This is the kind of place that I would love to play again sometime.
We can make that happen.
Thank you.
So what are we going to end with? One of your songs.
So I just wrote a song. I don't quite know how to play it yet. That's always a good intro. Just a disclaimer, make some excuses in the beginning. It's called What If? And it's about holding on and holding on to optimism and holding on to hope and waiting for the sun to come out again. I think that's
this is the perfect time for that.
Yeah, so all right, here we go. What if all these ups and downs got us full of doubt again? What if you and I stand tall up against them all, my friend? What if we were to lose faith now while the sun shine down ahead? Just beyond the bend, yeah. Oh, I would hold you close, close to me, my friend. And I never let you go. We'd ride the miles until the end. What if I were to lose my hold? Would you pull me right back in? What if we were to strike a blow against the darkest foe with it? Oh, now will we let it go? Will we stand right up and wait? Oh, see the sun again round the riverbed. Won't you hold me close? Never let me go. Now if we never stand alone, no matter where we're blown again. Now if whatever's dealt, we're in, always play to win, my friend. Now if they were to face us now, fight until the bitter end. Again and again, yeah, oh, I would hold you close, close to me, my friend. And I never let you down. We'd ride the miles until the end. Oh, I would hold you close, close to me, my friend. I never let
Thank you, Chance. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Have a wonderful night. See you next time.